Working on a new Chevrolet Trailblazer today. Let's get started. So, let's see. First things first, we're gonna go ahead and start taking these clips off. Looks like this whole side piece needs to come off right here. So go ahead and remove this one here. There we go, side piece number one off. Alright, revealed another clip right here when we took that side piece off. So we're going to go ahead and remove it. And let's go ahead and get these covers off the wiper post. So this one, name brand company, starts with an S, everybody can guess it. They broke this customer's windshield, and they refused to change it out and pay for it. So she called me and asked me if I would change it out for her. I told her I would. They broke it when they were doing a rock chip repair on the vehicle and couldn't repair the rock chip. I don't know why they tried to repair the rock chip. If you look, it's cracked on both layers, top and bottom. You're not even supposed to attempt that repair. But they attempted it and they caused it to spread even more. And so fail repair, and truly it should have been a replacement from the beginning because it split both layers. Oh yeah, I got that other clip. Get that back out. But enough about that. So just getting this last clip out here, and then we'll see what piece we need to take off next. Looks like side pieces have two clips, and I'm keep saying clips, they're not clips, but you get the gist. Get in there. So if there's two over there, chances are there's gonna be two over here. Today we're working in downtown Jackson. Alright, Chevrolet 15 millimeters. Always a 15 millimeter on a Chevrolet. Nissans are 14, Toyotas are 14, Hondas are 17, sometimes a 14, maybe a 13, the newer ones, but the older ones are 17s. Again, that's that CPR compression to get those wipers off. I'm gonna go ahead and remove these side pieces. After you undo the pins on the side, they just pull straight on out. Nothing to it. Now we can remove the cowl. Alright, so let's see if we can disconnect the hose. I don't know about that one. So we're going to put it in a position where we can work. Sweet. We can do that. Alright, let's see what's going on with these side pieces. I've never worked on one of these. Looks like they're a torque. And then hopefully they'll come off nice. T20. Oh, it's smaller. T15. T20 is not it. So we got our torque 15. Look at that. Alright, those pieces are out. I take everything and I put it in this bag. I always put my stuff in the bag. I don't want to lose any tools. Let's go ahead and see if we can take it off by hand. Nah, it's got something else in there. We're going to have to come back to that. Got a phone call. Let me take this phone call real quick. Alright, so we're back. We're going to try and get these side pieces off. I've already undone the clip. The little torques on the outside, we're going to try and get up underneath them. See if we can't get them to lift up. There it is. So we got one. I think there'd be one right here. There's another. Come on. Oh, there it is. Feels like it's right here. There it is. Sweet. Got one clip that fell through, so we'll find that clip and put it back on. Or I'll replace that clip. Should have fallen down here into the engine compartment. Yeah, I don't see it, so we're gonna replace that clip. In fact, there it is. It broke off. All right, same on the other side. So I already got them removed. Ooh, that came off easier. Ooh. Let's get to on the other side. A little tighter parking spot I'm working with. I might even in a moment put on the little bumper guards. Got all of our clips. Get my tool out of the engine compartment. I like to store these inside the car where they're not going to get damaged, right here along the center console. Alright, next we're going to go inside. Typically, just going to grab a few tools that I might need when I get in there. Sometimes you need a pick. Most always you need a pry bar of some sorts. And then usually a T20 for that mirror. Got my T20. Passenger side works the best. And let's go ahead and see. Where are those? Thought I had them. I'm going on the driver's side right now until I can remember where I put those pieces. So I'm going to pull out the middle. There it went. It's going to allow us to kind of manipulate this a little bit. Slip it off. Let's go ahead and pick up that piece. Alright, grab my tools. Let's see what we got here. Mirror, T20 right here. Just give it a little turn. Don't take the screw out all the way. And you can let it dangle. A little weight to it though. We're going to disconnect it. Alright, next up, looks like she's got a rain sensor or condensation sensor right here. So I'm going to go ahead and disconnect that. Alright. Got it disconnected. Let's get that out of there. Just wedge that beside it. Just kind of turn like this. And a little condensation sensor. That's all it is. We're going to disconnect that. There it is. Again, that pick works great. Come on. Got it. Pull the wire back through, make sure everything's free. Now for the lane departure, just going to inspect it for a moment. See what's going on with it. Oh, we don't have to slip it out, so it's got its own bracket. We're just going to lift up those pins there and the bracket will slip up. So do that. There's one. Let's see here. Did not lift it up high enough. There we go. Lane departure's out. We're just gonna let it dangle there. We're not gonna do anything. We're not gonna bump it anymore or anything. Put my tools in here. Go ahead and take all this off. We're recording? Yep. Okay. Alright, we can put all these tools away. Done with those. Next process, cutting the glass out. So we're going to use our spider remover tool to take the glass out. Put everything down. Be careful of the seats. Molding is an underside flip-up molding, Jeep style. In case we have to put one on, just take a note of it. Push it a little bit more. There we go. See my string? So I'm going to trade out tools. Grab my little pick with an angle. Go in here and fish. Where'd you go? Oh. I think I lost my string. Yeah, we're going to have to do it again. I can't find the string. Oh, there it is. I see it on this side. Got it. I use P8 line on my spider. Comes almost not pre-cut, you would say, but pre-manufactured. Has these nice little red markings on it to let me know how far to pull my glass. Put this tool away so we don't scratch the car. Beautiful car we're working on. Not in the channel over here, so again, just we're going to go back before we start running up it. We're going to get this in the channel. Keeping tension. Gotta keep tension on this wire. Alright, it's in the channel. So now, string it around the corner, bring my pick back out, just kind of help me get it underneath both laminates of the glass. Where my sunglasses went. Same thing, just gonna push it under. That's what we want. There are my sunglasses. Put those back on. White top vehicles, the worst to work on in Mississippi. Really, the black's the worst to work on because it's so hot in Mississippi, but the white ones blind you and the sun's out. Move it down a little bit more. Take a note of where the VIN number is also. Some of the older vehicles, they use rivets on the VIN numbers to hold them in place. The newer ones are putting stickers there now, so you don't really have to worry about them. But you want to be careful around those VIN numbers. You don't want to rip them off. Anybody that's worked on a QX80 or Armada has probably, with the strings, have probably cut them off in the past on, you know, their first vehicle they worked with, and then had to glue it all back on. All right. Can do this one from the outside. Oh, it's cutting nice. Real beautiful there, real beautiful. And be careful here. I'm gonna slide in just because it's a little tighter. So you don't want to put it down in the corner, just because you want to be able to get the string around the corner. Makes it easier. So kind of put it up a little bit. You say that's about a hand. Put tension on there and then put my shield in place. Same thing. Keep a little distance away. You don't want to rat in the corner, but do put it as far up to the headliner as you can. All right, so we got our tension. Let's see what they got going on here. There's a clip. Got through it. We're getting caught on glasses. Yes, we are. I always go here. Some other guys, they go all the way over to the corner, but I like to go here in the middle just because the curvature of the roof line. This kind of helps out to where you don't catch the roof as much. So this way the string stays off this roof and it's not pulling against it. There we go. Move to the other side. Alright, got our lane departure. So we're going to work it around our wires here. Make sure we're not caught on any. Tension. And over here we're going to use this just kind of help, because right here there's a little notch in your headliner. String will get caught on that notch sometimes, so if you take and you push up right here, it won't get caught on that notch anymore and you won't run the risk of hurting that headliner. Remember that clip's right here, so I'm going to want to keep that string as far up as I can to kind of help save my string. The string might break, it's pretty old on here. There's that clip, there it is. We broke the clip. Alright, so we're around the corner. There, give yourself some space. Don't go too far out, but don't come too close either. Alright, so we're in. For the sides, you always want to use this shield to protect the sides. There we go. Glass is out. Glass slid down too. So we're going to undo our string here. pull the string all the way back through. What we're going to want to do is go over there and lift that glass back into place too before we try and lift the glass. Alright. So I pieced this together, this whole spider kit. Buying the kit already pre-made was more expensive than piecing it together. Kind of caught me off guard there, but I saved actually like $100, I wanted to say, and it was crazy. And the thing about piecing it together, they actually gave me pieces that I didn't order, and you know, contacted them. I was like, hey, y'all sent me this, I didn't order this. They're like, ah, don't worry about it, just keep it. So that was nice of them. But yeah, I've used the spider before with other company, and I like it, and so I bought it, but I pieced it because I didn't need all the pieces. I already had some pieces to get that I've already owned in my vehicle. So all right, this one goes real deep, so we're gonna flip our Quickset around. We got the bar going up to keep it off the paint. We've got this, might move it down one more setting, but let's just kind of see what it looks like. And it's actually really nice, I like it. So right there, we're gonna suction that. And that is the position that I need it to be in.
Hey, young man.
Hey, how you doing? What's going on, Mike?
You all right?
Yes, sir.
Good.
Alright, so now we're ready to get this windshield out of here. So I'm just going to shut this door for my safety. We're going to lift our glass up. We're going to let on out. Ooh, glass has got some heat to it. We're going to put it in our truck. This is our new windshield right here. So we're gonna come on over. We're gonna start trimming on this now. Easiest way to trim, jump on up here and get in this door jamb. Try not to nick the vehicle, but if you do nick the vehicle, it's okay. We got primer. Well, it's okay where the glue is at, because we got primer that's going to go there. Don't nick the vehicle just for the hell of it. Don't nick it up here or anything like that. You want to be careful. Those are major rust prone areas due to the exposure of the weather that they're in. There. Go ahead and take these with me. So this side, too tight to open this door all the way. So we're just going to close it. Just trim away. Take it easy on these corners. Go. I'm going to come back down now. That's it. Alright, now it's the cleaning phase. So we removed the windshield, removed the old urethane. Now we need to go through and clean, so got my trusty paintbrush. One wipe, that's all you need. Jump on up here, just give it a quick little dust over. Knock away any of that loose dirt. I like to even clean their dash while I'm at it. Scrub that pinch weld. I like to get this top too, where this molding has been sitting all this time and left this mark. Try and make that look a little nicer. All right. Go. Alrighty. Next up, primer. Again, make sure you give that water time to dry on the vehicle, black vehicle frame that is. Mississippi heat is already here, so I'm good to go ahead and start priming. Start at the bottom, never the top. Save the dollars. Alright, while that is drying, we're going to prep the glass. Alright, let's get our suction cups. Driver's side, passenger side. For the Quickset, my tool is on the passenger side, so I'm going to put this on the passenger side. Suction cup. Driver's side. Got all this I need to clean up. Looks like it came from me, primer. So let's get our, I believe my pink razor blades over here. Pink one's my cleanest one. Alright, we're going to do the edges first. I'm going to split them down too because this sun is blaring. Alright, edges are done. Let's clean our glass. Alright, glass is cleaned. It's ready to be set. We just need to put our glue on. Should have been enough time now for that primer to dry. Alright, we got some shade. Glass has already got a molding on it, so we don't have to worry about creating a molding like we had to do for the other vehicles. So we're good here. All right, let's get the coolant gun out, battery. Takes 2 tubes, 1.5 technically. Just gonna shoot this out here. There we go, we're cleaned and ready. I'm gonna pop this one. I'll just use a tip. After these get gunked up, so next job I go to, I'll clean that off, just scrape it against your bed here, and pulls it right off. A little bit overhang. All right. Put this away. That dauber we used earlier to put the primer on, back of it works good at pancaking. So come on over to the vehicle, pancake these together. That ensures that we're not going to have any water get in. All looks good. Set this glass. Suction cup's over there. Just checking suction cup here. It's good, no red line. We're gonna close this door slightly. We're gonna set the glass now. Pump, pump. We don't want that rolling away. There. A little bit of wind. There we go. I'm where I like it, so we're just gonna lower this. Keep checking my sides. Check that VIN number. Lined up on it nicely right here. I like it. Go ahead and set it. Over here, make sure we're lined up where we want. Everything, we're clear. Everything looks good. So grab the bottom, be careful with that glue line. You don't want to touch that glue. Sometimes I'll even do that, pull my gloves up. Pull this back. Slowly let that out. Just making sure it's where I want it. Yep, we're good. You don't want to press hard. You're not trying to flatten the glue out. You just want to press a little bit just to make sure it is making contact with the glue. The weight of the glass now is heavy enough to make sure the glass is going to get into the position it wants to be in. I'm just going back, just making sure it is where I want it to be. You want to have some cushion now. Don't flatten that glue out. Give it some cushion. And if you look in there, you'll see we got a nice bead of glue cushion there. It's not flat. Alright, so after setting the glass, we're going to put the cowl back together. Real easy. Just going to slide it in. Make everything line up with these holes. So if it's not lined up, it needs to go, keep on moving. That's not lined up, so we need to get that in. Yep, that looks good there. Just check this side. Right here, got lined up. There it is. Alright, we go ahead and put these little pins back in, these little push pins. One. Two. 3. 4. 5. 6. Chevy can get really annoying with these, with everything they've got holding their cowls down, especially in the older vehicles. Anybody that's worked on the older GMC Sierras or the Yukon Suburbans, Tahoes, Silverados, you got torque 15 here and there with maybe a 6mm. It's just too much. Alright, which side piece we got? Looks like we've got driver's side? Negatory. We got passenger side. So this hook's going to go underneath the glass. Make sure we get that in the correct position. Nope, don't even go underneath the glass. I'm sorry, I misspoke. It goes into the cowl. Slides up. There's a little slot for it. Again, first time I'm working on this vehicle. Excited to get to work on one of these. So there's our hook. Oh, this cowl did not get all the way down. Let's see here. Let's take that piece out so we don't crack the glass or damage anything. Go. That's it. All right. Lastly, got those 3 screws that are 15 mil, torque 15, not 15 millimeter, torque 15. So we got our 15 torque here. Don't have to beat it down or anything. Be gentle with them. Oop, drop one screw. Don't over tighten these either. This is plastic you're screwing into. Tighten it up too much, you're going to crack that plastic. Crack that plastic, you're going to have a pissed off customer. And these side pieces are not cheap. Alright, that one's done. Just making sure it's all clipped in. Looking for my other screws. Got one more now. There it is. I didn't click down. There it goes. Not beating it, just pressing. Don't have to beat them. Scared me on that one a little bit. It looked like it was over tightened. There's just a warp in the plastic there. Alright. Let's put the inside back together while we're here. So, don't need any tools, just be careful with your hands if you got anything on it. Lane departure. Just clicks in. So line up these holes. Slide it down. Locked. Good. Next, we're going to want to rethread this through here for our condensation sensor. Let's plug it back up. Click it in. Getting my cables untucked. Okay, we're good there. Now we just need to connect our mirror, lock it back in place. Ah, neat. I put it here instead of the back of the mirror. I don't want to go that way though. Go. T20 for the back of the mirror. Always a T20 for the mirrors. Alright, so lane departure cover. These little corner pieces right here, it's just going to click on over these pieces here on the sides. That's it. And so line it up, push until you hear it, feel it snap. Sometimes you'll hear something audible, sometimes, a lot of times you won't actually. That seems to be my way. Let's tuck that there. There we go. Perfect. That's where I want it. Alright. Cover is on. It's snapped into place. And so this is our last piece here. As you can see, you got two little flares right here. They're going to click in, so put it in, push up. Helps too if you drop the mirror. So slide our front pieces in, lock it in. We're good. All right. Front of the car, windshield wipers, then clean the glass, and we're done. Again, sometimes they put markings on the glass on where the wipers go. There is no markings on this one, so we're gonna play it by ear. I believe that's where I want them. If they're not in the correct position, she will call us. We'll come back on out and get them put in the correct positions. $15mm. Snug it up. Not holding an engine on. Put the covers. Voila. Got ourselves a new windshield. All right. Thank y'all very much. Y'all have a good day.